Gamar Tov. It is wonderful to see so many people here this evening. It is my privilege to be on the Bima tonight, and I am proud to be one of the leaders of Shari Tefillah. I have thought a lot about what I would like to say this evening, but first it occurs to me that you might have some questions. Questions like, who is she? And how did she get here? In answering those questions, I'm pretty sure that you are not interested in who I am in an existential way, despite the importance of these 2 weeks as a time of great introspection and reflection. Nor do I think you want me to tell you how I actually got here, that I walked west on 72nd Street and then north on 2nd Avenue. Rather, you might want to know that my husband Richard Furman and I have been members of Shari Tefillah since 2000, and our children, Matthew and Samantha, now both young adults, grew up here. Rick and I joined the temple shortly after we were married. We were two young Jewish physicians starting our lives in the city and heard many concerning stories about the challenges around nursery school admissions. We figured we might need a leg up in that process someday, and we were told that membership in a temple might help, so we went in search of a Reform synagogue that was traditional in its practices and values. Growing up, I had a very strong sense of my Jewish identity, but I will admit that I did not know that synagogues were open for anything beyond the holidays in religious school. And yet, the importance of my family's membership at North Shore Synagogue in Syosset on Long Island was instilled in me because it guaranteed a place for my family to go for high holy days. So you could say I was also looking for that same kind of place to sit. What I know now that I didn't realize then was that the seats we found at Shari Tefillah represented so much more to us than just a place to worship. They represented a connection to a community, and not just any community, but a Jewish one. Once our kids were enrolled in nursery school, the corner of 79th and 2nd became our home away from home. And as soon as they graduated from nursery school, we enrolled them in the religious school so they could foster and develop their Jewish identities in a familiar place. Over the years, we became more invested and felt more connected, both individually and collectively in different ways. So when I was asked to join the board 10 years ago, I saw the opportunity as a way to give back to the place that had given so much to my family, a place where we had learned, grown, and most importantly, become part of a special community surrounded by incredible people and sharing a breadth of experience together. And now, it is my honor to lead and serve the congregation as your president. As Rabbi Mosbacher noted on Erev Rosh Hashanah, this year marks the 180th anniversary of our congregation. Many of you might remember that our plans to commemorate our 175th anniversary in 2020 were derailed by the pandemic. Instead, now we will honor 180 years together, a number which holds greater significance in Jewish life. As we know, 18 represents the word chai, or life. The number 18 is a symbol of good luck, well-being, and longevity. And as such, we place importance on multiples of 18 when giving tzedakah or gifts. 180 years is a long time, yet we cannot take the promise of our continued existence for granted. We as a people and as a synagogue confront constant challenges on many different fronts. Now more than ever, it is important to support Jewish life in every way that you can. The annual appeal is a vital component to the continued success of Shari Tefillah. We rely on your generosity to provide a significant source of income to supplement the dues which do not cover our fixed costs. Each day we must address issues such as the rise in anti-Semitism and hate crimes, which necessitate the need to provide for increased security every day. We must also maintain and continue to update our building, which is showing its sign of age sometimes. Most importantly, we are tasked with putting appropriate resources into our programming, growing our community, and maintaining an excellent staff to support our members' interests and needs in prayer, learning, and pastoral care. To be able to do this, we need your partnership and support. Thank you to those who have donated in the past and to those who have already made pledges or donations for 5786. For those of you who haven't yet done so, after the final sounding of the shofar tomorrow, we ask that you please go online or find the QR code in the lobby and consider your contribution. perhaps using that symbolic multiple of high or 18 when you do. Your ongoing commitment ensures that we continue to build on our history and remain a place of meaning, connection, and purpose for all of us now and into the future. Prioritizing an investment in the synagogue, not just financially, but also emotionally and spiritually, enables us to grow and become stronger. So, I would also encourage you to discover the many ways available to participate in our congregational life. And when you do find something that appeals to you, consider extending yourselves to others to bring them into our wonderful world. The growth and well-being of Sharei Tefillah truly relies on each and every one of your individual efforts to engage new members. It may take some work, but the returns and rewards are immeasurable. Being part of Sharei Tefillah is much more than a place to sit during High Holy Day services. On this sacred day of Yom Kippur, as you contemplate who you are and how you got here, consider the importance of Sharei Tefillah in your life. I hope that you will give generously and find ways to engage fully, embracing the gifts that come with the feelings of community and belonging. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I wish you and your families an easy and meaningful fast and a sweet and healthy new year. Gamar Chatima Tova.